Autodesk Inventor, working some more with Revolve. This one on the Revolve, we're going to work on joining some material to a Revolve. So I'm going to go New, Standard Part, and as I get started here, I want to look at my drawing. So here we go. We've got a kind of a dart-shaped piece here, cone, clown hat, whatever. So if I look at this, I can see that I've got this cone with a height of 6 inches here. I've got a 30-degree overall angle on that. Then I've got a base piece here. I think down on this base I'll do a primitive cylinder on the bottom there. But the first thing I want to do is get this cone made. So I'm going to do a revolve to make that cone. Going back over to Inventor, here we go. I'm going to go onto a sketch, go onto my XY axis, put a line on here. If you remember from the last video, I told you that the key to success is get that overall length of your extrude on there first. So that is a 6-inch height. And then I'm going to click on the cube to get it to zoom out here a little bit. And then if you look, my line is attached there, wanting to move perpendicular to that first line. But I don't want this. I actually want to work from the other end of the line now. If I go in here and I connect, you can see I've got a green dot showing that I've actually got to the end of a line or a connection. And I start moving out here. What I want to do is move to degrees. So I'm going to hit Tab, move over to the degrees, and my overall degrees was 30. Because I'm just working on 1/2 of the cone, I want to only do 15 degrees, half of that overall. Now, I do not know the length of the other side. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw in something that shoots past where I want to be. So I put in 7 inches, and there we go. I've gone past the end of where I want my cone to be. I press Enter to just get rid of that line command. And now I'm going to attach onto the end of the 6-inch line that I started with. I'm going to bring this up here, and I'm going to click that. And then right click and show that I am finished with my line command. So now I have 2 lines that I need to trim back. So let me issue a trim command. I come in here and I trim back to the other line. I'm going to go ahead and trim this line. I click on trim. Oh, we've got a problem. It's constrained. It's constrained by a dimension. This dimension of 7 inches will not allow me to trim that because it says it needs to be 7 inches. What do I need to do? I'm going to right click to get out of the trim command. I'm going to right click on the dimension, and I'm going to tell it to delete the dimension. Now I go back into trim, and there we go. I have to get rid of the constraint that's stopping me from doing what I want to do. I click on finish. I'm going to click on the house here, get the view that I want. I go up to the revolve command, automatically selected the profile. I tell it that I want to do it a revolve around this axis. I'm going to go the full distance. I click OK. Click on the house again. There is that cone shape. Now I'm going to go back over to the drawing. I've got that cone on there. The cone has a diameter of 4 inches and it's 1 1/4 inches. So we're going to go in there and do a cylinder off this one here. And I lost that dimension, fell out of my head here. Here we go. 4 inches, that's right, 4 inches. So I go 4 inches. And then I extrude that 1 1/4 inch. I click OK and go here. There we go. So there it is. But you know, I've got an issue with how this cone is laying in there, or this object. I'd really like it if when I hit home, if that cone, that dart was actually pointing the other direction. So I'm going to show you how to make that happen. If I go onto the cube right here, and right now it says that this is the front. I go, this is front right here. I don't want that to be the front. I would like it if this was the front. Right now it's the left side. If I right click on the cube and I go down here and I tell it that I want to change this to be my front view. I now have front view, and if I go up top here, there you go, top view, front view. I'm now going to go in and free rotate this, kind of getting it in position. Click on the corner there. That's what I would like to be my home view. If I right click on that corner and I go in here, I can tell it to make this my home view. Set that as my home view. I'm also going to tell it to fit to zoom here. So now if I go here, there we go, fills the screen up. So there we go, we've got that made.